What's up, everyone, and welcome back. It's your boy D Fresh in the building. I hope you guys are out there enjoying this Sunday, watching some football, having them cookouts, or whatever it is you out there doing. You already know what time it is. It's about that time for us to get set, locked and loaded, to be able to come up with a game plan to be able to dominate this upcoming week session. So, guys, we're going to dive into it here in a second, but do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button below, subscribe to the channel. That way, anytime we drop a video, you get the notification. All right, gang, let's dive into it. Friday was a breakout day for Tesla. Sales surged about 3.6% to about 350.85, fueled by news of a landmark performance-based compensation plan for Elon Musk tied to the company's bold ambitions in EV, robotics, and AI. Meanwhile, SPY dipped about 0.3%, although it saw nearly $7 billion in inflows as the broader market saw fresh highs. We had CRWV violate key bear zones in their continued trend to the downside. But don't worry about all that. We're going to break those tickers down here in a little bit. But right now, we have some people that dominated the game on Friday, and we're going to show some love and recognize them. Let's go ahead and dive into it. First one comes to C-Trade. Said started 2 small accounts this week to take them to $1,000, and thanks to your levels, I'm green in all accounts, up almost 35% on the day. You on your way to that $1,000. Check that out, man. That is impressive. Nice and easy, man. You doing the doggone thing. I love to see the success, but 2 things: make sure you got an exit plan, a profit target spot to where it hits your levels, you getting out of that play, or make sure you have a stop loss set to kick you out of that play when things start going left, and even more, make sure it's set to kick you out in profit. That way you reap the rewards of your hard grinding in these plays. So I love it, man. Champagne bottles in the air. Keep doing the doggone thing. Keep grinding. Let's get it. Next one comes from Illinois girl. Shout out to Illinois. I was born in Chicago, Illinois, Cook County Hospital, but I don't say much on here, but I gotta say how much you are truly appreciated. Thank you for all the work you put in to help others succeed. Let's get it. Check that out. Almost 16% up on the week. That is impressive. Keep grinding. Champagne bottles in the air for you. I love to see the gains. Keep doing the doggone thing. Next one comes from Jess21. Said, nice profit today. Thank you, D Fresh, for your awesome levels. You are truly a blessing to this community. Boom, man. Thank you, Jess, for that. But again, I've said it before. I am truly honored that you guys chose me to ride along your trading journey. The honor is all mine. I appreciate it. It's no better feeling to be able to watch you guys blossom and make money along the way. You killed it on the day. Check this out. 18%, almost $1,800 in UNH, SPY 1%, Apple 5%, and Tesla 33%. That is amazing. Champagne bottles in the air. Keep grinding. You all know when you killing it like this, just know your boy Fresh is out here. I'm popping champagne bottles. I'm throwing the hats down on the ground. I'm out here celebrating with y'all. This is amazing. Let's do it again. Let's go ahead and dive into those charts. Newbies, beginners, where y'all at? Let's get it. First ticker up is TSLL. They're sitting at 1340. Family, pay attention to this one. They're going to follow what Tesla is doing. If Tesla is booming it, they're going to follow that ladder up. If Tesla giving you that pullback, they're going to do the same. They're sitting at 1340. If you are a bull in this one, you want to see them open somewhere around this 1360 area. They can do that right there. They're going to push this thing back up to this 1370 level and routes to trying to get back to these tops right here at 1390, and routes to trying to boom this thing back up to 1355. So there you are in that one. A few levels to pay attention to the upside, to the downside. If Wall Street ready to start pulling this back, because we know what news do with tickers, they boom it or drop it. Once the hype is over, then they hit you back with the other direction. In this case, they boom this thing. Once the hype settles down, Wall Street gonna pull that thing right back. You have to be ready for it. If you in this play to the upside, make sure those stops are set. That way it kicks you out of the play in profit, or even better, have a set target to once it gets there, we don't even think about it. We cash out of that play. If you in multiple contracts, you let the runners continue that journey. So to the downside, you want to see them open lower than 1330. If they can do that right there, they're going to try to pull this thing back down. You got 1305 level, next level down. You got this 1295. They lose that right there, it's going to start getting ugly. You got 1270 in play en routes to some lower stuff. There you go in that one. Advanced traders, y'all come on up. We got ticker symbol HOOD. In this one right here, we see what happened. Man, they came crashing all the way down to this 95 area. But then what happened at closing? Wall Street did what they normally do. They boomed this thing up. They reported that they have been added to the S&P. And what happened? Boom, man, they shot this thing up. We're sitting at 107.35. They ran it all the way up to 111. If you are a bull in this one, you want to see them open somewhere around 108.15. Next level up is going to be 109.05, and then they're going to shoot right back to these tops up here, right around 110.80. You got some play area in here, some turbulence that's going to give them issues. But man, if Wall Street is excited about this addition, you want to see this 113.05 level break. They break that one, it's off to the races. Wall Street is going to boom this thing. Right now, we got to wait and see where they open up at tomorrow morning to see if Wall Street is going to get some continuation with this. But I imagine that they will be somewhere in this area come opening with all the hype around this. But to the downside, you want to see them open somewhere around 104.45. They can do that. You got turbulence in here at 103.80, and then boom, right back down to 105.40. We come and routes to some lower stuff. You got 99.50. We lose that level. We coming all the way back to this 97.20 area. So there you go in that one. Next ticker up is going to be ticker symbol CRWV. We've been on this one for quite some time. Wall Street playing games with this one. They're sitting at 88.80. I'm going to give you the upside, but they are a long way from being bullish in this particular ticker right here. But if you are playing the upside, you want to see them open somewhere around 89.75. If they can do that right there, they can start pushing this thing back to these tops up in here at 91.60 en routes to trying to push this thing higher. We'll cover that if they start breaking out that area. But to the downside, what you want to see is them open lower than 88.30. If they can do that, they're going to start pulling this thing back down. You got 87.55 in play. Next level down, 86.70. And then boom, they're going to drop this thing back to 85.50. That's where it started getting dangerous at. They've been playing in a range. If you are holding calls in this one, anticipating a big boom back up to the upside, what you want to see is them stay above 88.30. That is an area for them to consolidate up before they start trying to push forward. Again, they are a long way from being bullish. But if you are a bear, you want to see them consolidate up under that level, that 88.30 level. They can do that right there, then they're going to slowly try to push this thing back to this heavy level at 85.50. Playing this next move, you want to see the consolidation up under there, like how they doing up here. You want to see that down here before they try to shoot they shot back to this $78 level. So that's just a couple key areas for you to pay attention to throughout the session. And once you start seeing it form, you grab your contracts, you grab good dates, stay away from them 0-day contracts towards the end of the week, because Wall Street is never going to give it to you that easy. You got to work for it. They know that. They know come Friday, they'll give you a little bit for you to take that hook. And as soon as you take it, they boom it back the other way. So just be cautious in these plays right here and always try to be a step ahead of what Wall Street doing. But if you rocking with me, you already know I try to be a step ahead of Wall Street to let you know what they're trying to do. And that way you can protect your money and your gains. So big baller shot callers, where y'all at? Y'all come on up to the table. First ticker up is going to be ticker symbol TSLA. And as you see, they had that nice little run up there. They're sitting at 349.50. If you are a bull, you want to see them open above 352. If they can do that right there, they're going to shoot their shot right up here to this 354.10 area. Next level up, you got Boom, you got 356.10 in play. Next level up, boom, you got 358.50. If they can break through that level right there, hello, you coming to tap into that 360 level. So there's a couple of different areas of interest to the upside, but this level right up in here, this area in here is going to be key in Tesla continuing to the upside. This 352.05 level up to about 354.20 level. That's going to be crucial. If they can maintain or consolidate in that area right there, they're going to try to rocket this thing for more upside. To the downside, you want to see them open lower than 347.30. If they can do that, they're going to shoot their shot back down to this 344.70 level. You got turbulence at about 343.70, and then boom, they coming back down to 341.50. Next level down, you got 339.90 in play. So you already know I'll make sure Tesla is updated as they start knocking out key areas of interest. So, all right. Next ticker up is going to be SPY. They're sitting at 645.95. You see at opening, they gave us that run up. Man, they were red hot. I told you in the night before's video, I wasn't interested in SPY. Anytime they're running up like that, we see it time and time again. What Wall Street do, they pull that rug. They capture everybody that's locked into those calls. They yank that rug, and man, it just got bearish. It got bloody, and everybody got captured that was playing calls. They got smoked into their plays when we shouldn't be doing that. You should wait on that healthy pullback and then buy you some healthy contracts and wait for the trip back up. But they got smacked at 650.20. And man, I had a level out here as they was going down. I said, man, this is one area of interest to pay attention to. I said, SPY. Bulls cannot lose that 645.10 area. They are in a bullish zone, but bears still may want to come visit that level. Losing it, bears going to smack that thing down to 643.40. You got that in play. I said, if you are in puts, you need to start cutting down on those puts right there. I said, because bulls can still bounce it in that zone right there. If you see Tiger walking that thing down, you already know what time it is. We done smack one, or either that play is headed down there. And look how accurate these call outs are. Man, SPY brought this thing right down to 343.30. And what happened? Boom, they ran that thing up. They never came back down to that level right there. As you see, I give you those areas of interest to the downside, but look at this call out right here. What did I say? Everybody was trying to buy calls to go back up, and most people, it's Friday. You know you jumping in those 0-day contracts, and which is crazy because we know how Wall Street like to play games with us. But what did I say? SPY. I would not trust SPY back to the upside until they can start recovering level at 347.20. If they can break through there, then they can start booming this thing back out. And we seen what SPY tried to do. They tried to fake people out. Look where they get rejected at. 347.40. They didn't close above my level. You see where they at? 647.25, and they pulled this thing right back down. So family, I'm giving you these levels to protect you from making a bad play. Maybe you didn't see something on your chart, but that's why I'm here for, to kind of let you guys know what I see. And that way, maybe you didn't see it. You can go back to your chart and say, oh man, I see what he's talking about. You know, maybe he's talking about these tops right here. And if they don't get past that, then you know it's going to be a struggle coming back down. So if you are playing this to the upside come Monday morning, that's the area of interest that you want to pay attention to. 647.40. If they can break through that, or if they can open at that level, next level up is going to be 648.45. And man, they hold that level. Check this out. Boom, they running this up to 649.50. They gonna face some turbulence in here. If they got a little feel in them, they can boom this thing back up to this 350 area. So got turbulence in here. We'll address that once they get through that level right there. But that is the play to watch. That is the area of interest to watch if you are considering calls. To the downside, what you want to see is them open lower than 644.60. If they can do that, they're going to shoot their shot back to this 643.30 area, and then back down to 641.75. So family, that's all the tickers I have for you today. We back at it first thing Monday morning. If you're not part of the Discord, what are you waiting for? Y'all come on over. We love to have you. Until next time, if you like sniper tight, level to level, periodic breakdowns of your favorite tickers, SPY, NVIDIA, Tesla, Palantir, HUT, Hood, Nike, go ahead and join us in the Discord. The link is in the description above. If you like this kind of content, go ahead and hit that like button below. Subscribe to the channel. That way, anytime we drop a video, you get the notification. And as always, we grinding. Good luck out there, and let's get it. Boom.